You did kill all of the iconoclasts one playthrough, started by accident, and it just escalated. Wasn't sad to see the religious zealots get a shoeing. That's how the best playthroughs go. Something happens by accident. Like in Kingdom Come Deliverance, when you accidentally murder the wrong person. Or any person. And you think, oh crap, right, I've got to cover this up now. The whole village know about it. Well, I'll just need to murder the whole village then. And then you justify things like that.
If you'll
That's the
just
best way.
listen.
No, no more listening, no more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
Wasn't Zora I thought she was the intelligent one out of these two. Maybe I was wrong about that. Hey, Hagmanine, how are you? Welcome to the stream tonight. So, Cringe, they deleted your playlist with songs because of hate speech. Did you upload the playlist? Or did you just create the playlist from other people's YouTube videos? You do those mistakes a lot in Red Dead 2, chasing down and killing witnesses to your crimes. It's got to be done. I had to do it in Kingdom Come Deliverance. I think I accidentally murdered an old woman in her sleep, and her husband ran out of the place screaming. And, well, you know, I couldn't have him get to the next town and raise the alarm, so I just had to run him down and kill him too. And then I dumped their bodies in the woods. Yeah, it's makes for an interesting story when you sat round a fire on a cold winter's night. I'll never forget the day I had to slaughter that village because one person saw me pinch somebody else's bowl of potatoes. Tough times. Anyway, let's see. If there are gunships, they sure didn't stop me from landing here. The printing press is all yours.
Excellent.
Did you find the Vanoys?
Yes. And they're on their way back. They're lucky I got there in time, else they'd become raptidon dinner.
Lucky indeed. Thank you.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. For now, you can tell Hiram that I'll stop using Devil's Peak. From the pits of our eternal souls. Thank you, Captain. I have much to do, articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
Okay. That means I have to wait until she slowly walks over there, blundering into the chairs in the bar. Have you been drinking? Can I steal these? Doing good, Hagman? Glad to hear it. I'm fine, thanks. Yeah, I think you just came on just after the bit where I announced that I'm going to Prague on holiday. But I think you've seen that on Twitter already, right? Haven't you? So, Cringe, you just made a private playlist with songs you like, and they deleted it and gave you a strike. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Yeah, YouTube are... they're going to be all over the place. And this I don't know if you've heard about this made for kids or not made for kids video declaration that everyone has to do now when they upload a video. I can see this landing in even more of a mess, actually, a couple of months' time.
Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush.
We're killing someone?
You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
You're talking
No.
about the massacre. Back when the corps were pulling out, pirates raided the place and killed the MSI bigwigs living here.
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby raft nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door.
What door? A random door code doesn't sound useful at all. As for killing, you couldn't steal a sword from the executioner in Kingdom Come, so you killed him in his sleep accidentally. Did he respawn? Because he's needed as part of a quest later on. There's like a public hanging going to take place. Curious to know, because I did the same to a guy in town. I can't remember his name. And it was an accidental stabbing to death in his sleep. I meant just to pick his pocket, and I pressed the wrong button. He did actually respawn later on. Yeah, everyone kills some by accident in these games. It's the ones then you then kill on purpose to try and cover up the one you killed by accident. That's the problem. So, a random door code.
I know it's a long shot, but if we miss something there, if you can get into that station, maybe we can get some answers.
What station are we talking about? I've missed it completely. Talking about killing people in Kingdom Come Deliverance. I don't get what's so important about this. Don't you have bigger problems?
I surely do. But it's not far. And if they died in there, they died with their munitions. We'll need them.
Oh, I'll have them.
Besides, if it's filled with valuables from the aristocrats who lived here, we can pawn them off on Sublight and get ourselves ahead on our food budget.
I'll have them too. Okay, the Amber Heights gate?
Right. The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me is, if this belonged to the pirates, that means they knew someone there.
Ah.
If someone gave them the gate code, all those deaths, Captain, all that blood is on their hands.
I see. Okay, go to the relay station, see if the code's useful. Anything else?
Just a warning. The area's infested with mantisaurs. I'd send some help, but we're, preparing for war.
Okay, I'm on it.
Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too.
See what I can find.
If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
Oh, Teros? Oh, great. Great. Have I got to a quick, fast travel to that? I've got the wrong thing selected there. Weapons from the Void, is it? No, hang on, let me put this on. Sucker bait? Yeah, I thought that's where it was. I remember seeing these relay stations. Yeah, I was thinking about playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, actually. See if I can learn any useful Czech language from it before I go. Unlikely, I think. Unless I want to be able to say Henry's come to see us in Czech, which probably won't be that useful. It'd be funny if I walked down the street saying that and people recognise the reference, though. Before I got arrested. Did I? Oh, let's try this new plasma rifle. Charge it up. How do I know if it's charged? I thought I'd missed that. What the hell? That's incoming. Hang on, what have we got? Okay, that one's better. That needs a bit of tinkering and improving, but that's definitely a better weapon than the plasma carbine. How's the game going? It's going good. It's going good. It's just that now I can't concentrate because I've got this weird idea about going, playing a new playthrough and just killing everyone and everything in the game. Just to see if the game can, like, handle that. Who the hell is fighting? Holy crap. Leave my monsters alone. Oh, God. I didn't think he was just there. Let's just jump, spin, and see. Get him, Naoko.
I am a storm.
Just realised I haven't saved the game in a little while. Minor panic time. We got anyone left? Oh, it's right behind you. It's right behind you. And it's right behind me as well. Holy crap. Where did these things come from? That's still the best weapon. Good job, I've got plenty of ammunition for that one. Something's still... Oh my God, will you leave me alone? But yeah, sorry, to finish your question, Hagmanine, the game's going well. I'm enjoying it. I just feel like I had a tiny little bit of a disconnect because I had so many quests on the go, side quests, that between last Friday and tonight, I've semi-forgotten what I was doing with half of them. So it's just trying to jump back in and pick up where I left off. Hey, Kahunky, how's it going? A question about this game. How often do you tinker, level up your guns? Interesting question, that. I do tinker with them when I found one that I think I really like this one. And when I've got, like, Mark II or level 2 guns. I'm assuming there'll be some possibly better ones to come later. But any gun that I'm not feeling it, that I don't really think is very good, I don't bother leveling up. So I've got... Now, this plasma rifle, this is a Mark II. Yeah, 2.0. I've just picked that up, so I haven't played with it. But I will. When I get to a workbench, I'll be tweaking that one. And the light assault rifle, it's a Mark II again. I really like the sniper rifle. Hoping there's a better one of those. And the light machine gun Mark II. That's because I had loads of light ammo. I tinkered that one up. And that is super good. It's really, really good. So, yeah, I don't know if that answers the question, but I've been playing around with them a bit. And they get very dangerous indeed when you soup them up. Sorry, Cringe, missed your message. You got to home and searched for your keys only to find them gone? You're just really lucky today. A lady followed you and told you that your key dropped from your bag, and she followed you and gave it to you. So your day was awful. Well, it could have been worse, right? She could have followed you, and then once you'd gone for help, realizing you couldn't get in, let herself in and cleaned you out. So that was lucky. Either that or it's a setup. She picked your pocket and then followed you back. Maybe it was a way of just wanting to get to know you. Aha, who knows? A very elaborate ploy. But people have done stranger things. Right, well, we've got to cut the soldiers in.
In for it now.
I guess we've given away the game that we're here. This definitely needs a massive tweak. What the hell? Finish him. It's a Mega Mantis. Oh, okay, we could be in for a tough fight here. Can I set the thing on fire with this? Oh, it's off. Got him. Have I caught fire? How did that happen? I definitely seem to be burning. Czech got many similar words than the Russian language have, so for you it helps. But oddly enough, some of them sound exactly the same, but got different meaning. Oh, right. For example, pozor in Russian means shame. In Czech, it means warning. Right. That could get confusing. Where were we going? This way. Still not a massive fan of these plasma weapons, but again, I'm comparing one that hasn't been souped up to ones that have, so... Okay, this we can get into this, right? Enter the code, and we are in. So this is just a very simple bring everything back. Yep. Most of it, anyway. I might keep a little bit for myself. Sublight thug, so it's sublight. Oh, Nightingale. Armor lockers. Time to save looted weapons and armor to sell for tinkering money. You pretty much have the guns you'll need to complete the game. Is there no more, like, big gun upgrades then? Oh, nice. More skill points.
Both fingers, Captain.
Did she just say more fingers? Let's just get this. There's some messages. Now, they also wanted information, so there might be something on this. Okay, status report 1. Walkowicz. Tunnels are in, cables are laid. Devil's Peak is receiving, but we're waiting on signal confirmation from the outposts. This whole place stinks of sulfur. We should have brought masks. Sure, I heard something in the caverns beneath the tower. Something's living there. Here's hoping we don't unsettle it, or else that place ain't going to be safe for our cable guys. We got signal for Amber Heights, Stellar Bay and Cascadia. Still waiting on a word from Bayside Terrace and Aurora Ridge. I ought to note that I was right about those caverns. They ain't safe. Some kind of, hell, I don't know, a big thing with claws. I ain't an animal scientist. Can't wait to get the hell off this rock. Work order's been completed. The substation will now be disabled and closed off. It should be noted that the lead engineer, Franklin Walkowicz, has perished due to a workplace accident involving hostile wildlife in the Devil's Peak Caverns. It should be further noted that Mr. Walkowitz's complaints regarding the dangers of Terra 1 wildlife have been redacted. Terra 1 hazard clause. Is this about the wildlife? Okay, we're getting the hint. And then gonna die for this damn fool errand, I know. He said Amber Heights was gonna have more bits than we can spend. But those suited morons up and spent it all for us. Books and vases are pretty shit. You can't eat a book. Look at us now. All of the closets to coop up in and lick our wounds. We had to choose the one that's set to lock itself up. I feel like a marauder digging at the walls like this, but we've got to get out before we starve. It ain't possible, but Nelson over there is trying to keep our spirits up, and I don't got the energy to fight him on it. Screw that Bryant fella. Eyes bigger than his stomach. Bryant? Graham Bryant? Interesting. Interesting. Stealing someone else's pockets to know someone better? Damn it, you should have asked her if she would like a cup of tea. Exactly. Exactly. Opportunity missed there. But then maybe she was a psychopath. So maybe you've just saved yourself. Oh, the possibilities. The directions that story could go in. If it was an RPG, you'd be presented with a list of dialogue options. And there'd be one option where you chose the safe option, where you said, thank you very much, and you both parted ways. Option 2 would be, thank you so much. Would you like to come in for a cup of tea? And it would have ventured in. And that would have split from, it would have gone to love interest to you being boiled in a pan on the stove. Which, again, two very different outcomes. There we go. We've got the makings of an RPG there, Cringe. I think we should get that produced. Okay, so where's this going to take us now? Anywhere? Just to go back, I think. Sucker baits. Yeah, let's go straight back. You messed up properly in Roseway. You killed the scientist Orson, thus closed off the way to get a good gun further in the game. I like it when you actually end up closing things off in games, because it makes you want to play through it again to like do it differently, get a different outcome, have an all new adventure. I quite like that. Oh, while we're here, we're going to modify this. So barrels, we've got that would what would that one do? We don't need to whisper quiet this, so let's do this one. Yep. Magazines, we've got choice of 4 now. Corrosion damage. 1 gram of chlorine trifluoride acid to a bullet during chambering. On impact, the corrosive material sprays over the target. Do I want to put corrosive damage on that? It's already doing energy damage. So that would be shock. That would be power. Is there any point in putting that, a Mag 2 power, already on a plasma rifle? Does it have any extra benefit? Damage type plasma. Dating tips with Mark, but in all seriousness, appreciate the advice. Ranged weapon mod. Increases the amount of ammunition. Come back to that. See if anyone can give me some advice on whether I should put a power mag on. Extendo sight or a gyro sight. I'm going to do the gyro sight. Don't know that it matters too much, but let's do it anyway. And let's also back tinker with this one. So it's currently doing up to 386 damage. Tinkering's going to cost 59 bits. 297, 315. Oh, okay. Max it out. Okay, that didn't cost an awful lot to tinker with. It does a crap ton more damage now. Anything else? We can still tinker with this one, can we? It's going to cost me 4 grand. 7 grand. Right, I've spent a lot of money to get that up. It's a really nice weapon. I don't know how to spend all that. We'll keep it at there, I think. Go to repair. Repair, yep. And armor. I haven't been keeping proper track of my armor, so. And then we need to sell some other crap. I'll not put the power mag in for now, but we do need to find a vendor somewhere and sell some junk. Did we have anything else to do? Yes, we do. Looking very
Welcome
casual.
Back. You find anything out there?
I found a box of data cartridges.
Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it. Just like the one I found earlier. And here's... a letter. Wait, this is from Graham. Oh, of all the...
Could it be him?
Captain. He gave them the gate codes.
Scumbag. He isn't exactly known for his rationality.
Watch it. That's our leader you're talking about.
Wait.
My friend.
You just...
I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live? Thank you for bringing this back, but I need some time. I gotta think. I'll let you know if I figure something out.
How about you just let me know now?
Go take a walk, Captain. I'll find you once my head's on straight.
Right, you probably won't, because I don't intend to be around here anymore if I can help it. What have we got left then? Radio Free Monarch. I need to go and help to talk to Sanjar again, I think. Got errors unseen. Oh, I need to do that one. What's that one? That's I need to go back to Groundbreaker for that. So dang on, that's not this region though. I have to go back to there. Is that telling me? I think that's telling me to get on the ship. I think that's the problem with that one. So it's not really this region, but this one is. So let's jump right in. Fallbrook. Dating tips with Mark. That could be an interesting stream. Probably not a terribly successful one for the viewers, I would guess. Although, you know, I do have experience in this matter. I did play all the way through Ancestors, The Humankind Odyssey, and learn all about the art of seduction in there and how to scratch backs and pick fleas and ticks off, which apparently one of the viewers said works in Germany. So, there you go. There's something I did not know. We learn something every day.
So tell me, do we drink to the damage you've done? Or will I want to smash this bottle over your head?
Let's talk about something else. Do I need to do something else?
Sure.
Okay. Sanjar said you know something about a corporation operating in secret on Monarch. Oh, took care of the drug running problem?
Funny, you don't look like Nelson Mason. Funnier still, I wasn't aware of an existing problem.
I'll take my fee for services rendered all the same. Deduct it from his wages.
I'll get the full report from Nelson, and his head on an iron spike as needed. His schemes rarely pan out, and I'm reaching the end of my benevolent understanding. This latest one...
As long as I get paid.
Let me guess, it involved blood and guts and fur in places that don't merit mention. Well, you got my begrudging gratitude for cleaning the mess.
You are welcome. Sanjar said you know something about a corporation operating in secret on Monarch. Cringe, thank you for the bits. You make my awful Mondays a lot better. Thank you for being nice and listening. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm sorry to hear that you're having some bad luck with Mondays, though. Mondays are a terrible day of the week in general. following the
Might be
weekend.
I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the northern bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long. Find them for me, and I'll pay you handsomely.
Roger that. Lie 100. That maybe I should be boosting that skill then. Oh, I haven't put the points. I haven't put the points in. Come on, that's all you know? And here I thought we were friends.
We are friends, but them who push me end up dead.
Try it.
Look, I don't know if this is related, but it ain't escaped my notice that one of my regulars been lingering a little too long at the gambling bar. She's been acting twitchy, even for her. Ask at the bar about a customer who shows up bi-weekly. My staff may know more.
Very good. Okay. British tanks are horrible in what? Every shot takes out one of your modules. And this is news to you? Most British tanks are horribly implemented in that game. In War Thunder, they're not horribly implemented. They're actually, I think, fairly historically accurate. But they have a tough time in that game too. So who was I here to talk to? This is the gambling bar, right?
You shopping for pre-owned or new?
Oh, I need to
If you
sell.
bloody it, you buy it. Store policy.
Let's see. Let me see what you got then. We're just doing selling, but we do need to make some cash. So, onto the guns. We're going to sell... I don't need an assault rifle ultra now because I've got plasma. Well, I don't think I needed that anyway. So, that can go. That is worth quite a bit, so that can go. And that's a regular plasma rifle. I'm going to put that in the ship and keep it, just out of interest. What do we get in the way of armor? Anything? What's that? Hemlock's eye patch. Sneak attack. Skill bonus. Sneak attack damage plus 10%. Well, that looks good. Reversible for left or right eye use. Also available in mauve and taupe. Let's get these sold out. Iconoclast armor. Nah, sell it. Piecemeal mining helmet. Lockpick plus 5. Tech skills plus 5. Sell it. I'm not going to want it, am I? And here we go with all the consumables. And the big trade in. Got a lot of mods. Oh, these need to go in the ship without a doubt. And sell the junk as well. Oh, you're playing in front line? Okay. What British tank you got in there then? With the tier 8? Churchill line was your first line of the game. Oof. The Churchill tanks. The British Churchill tanks, they're just badly implemented in the game with the tiers and situations and everything that they come into. The one in the Russian service, not so much because of the special matchmaking and XP bonus that it gets. Right, we're supposed to be looking for someone in there. Errors unseen. Blind supply at the, drops at the bridge north of Fallbrook, okay. Twitchy regular at the gambling dens might know more. Ask the bartenders Yvonne and Wesley about her. This is the... Oh, that's the dry goods. Okay, so which one is this the... That's Sublight. Which is the gambling place, is it? I do remember being told I can put bets on somewhere. Does it show me on here? It does. It does indeed. Oh, was it upstairs? It may have been upstairs. Oh, here's one. Totally missed them.
Betting, collecting, or paying? Do it here. Do it now. What's your order?
Nothing. Just need information on a regular. Twitchy. Might be corporate.
Let me think back. Yeah, I got a regular who's been twitchier than normal lately. Every time she bets, she loses big. Then she pounds a mountain of daiquiris upstairs. You ought to ask Yvonne. She'd know Ms. Twitchy better than me.
Roger that. Get out of my way before I have to kill someone.